friends. This is Lissa, and now you are with 2S Gossip Channel. I am so happy you are here with me today because we need to talk about what's really going on behind the scenes of Sister Wives' not polished version, not the one that tries to cover the cracks with a fresh coat of paint, but the raw, uncomfortable truth that's been quietly playing out right in front of us for years before we get into it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, like this video if you have ever found yourself yelling at the TV during an episode, because same and definitely jump into the comments and tell me your thoughts. I read everything you guys post, and trust me, your opinions make these conversations even better. Today in this episode, we are going to see why Paedon Brown never wanted to share children with other wives. And also, did Robyn Brown's son Dayton contribute to Christine-Kody's split? Okay, let's start. Paedon Brown never wanted to share children with other wives? Paedon Brown was known for raising the children of the family. That's why Gabriel maintained it was so hard for her to be separated from Janelle's family during the pandemic. She also claimed she could not follow Kody's pandemic protocols as she had children in other states. Does Christine have a slight possessive nature over her children that ultimately prevented her from being able to unite with all of her sister wives? When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, each of the 3 original wives had a role. Meri was the first and legal wife. Janelle was known as the worker bee who preferred to be out of the house. Finally, Christine was the homemaker and child rearer. She was the one who was raising her and Janelle's children, teaching them, and cooking the dinners. At one point, she noted that if anyone tried to say Savanah was not her child, she would adamantly disagree with them. She believed all of the kids, regardless of the mother, were hers as well. When Robyn entered the family, she never lived in the single-family home with the 3 wives' kids, and Robyn always lived in her own home, and this continued when the family escaped from Utah to Las Vegas. This was where she obtained a nanny, something the Brown women never did. That was one of the benefits of plural marriage. There was always someone to watch the children if need be. When it was time to move to Flagstaff, the family had so much land on Coyote Pass. Yet, Kody felt living under one roof was a great idea. So much so that he had a layout made for the wives to see behind their backs. Christine was extremely against living like that again, saying living alone made her a better mom. A better mom, or more to it? Fans started to wonder if there was some contention between the Paedon Brown and her sister wives. Yet, at the time, 4th wife Robyn called her honest and brave. She did not think it was fair for all that pressure to be put on her sister wife, especially after she shared how she felt about one home. If Christine felt living in her own house allowed her to be a better mom, did she think the other wives were not great influences? Did she feel that they would impede on her mothering skills? Or did she not want to share her children with her sister wives, as she had always been the alpha mom since the beginning? In the end, it actually came out that being in one home was a very depressing time for Christine. She lived in the basement, and as she eventually learned, that was the lowest place for a wife. It was the equivalent of being on the bottom of the totem pole. She gained her freedom and power when she got her own home in Vegas. There was no way she was going back. However, fans were accurate in one aspect. She was struggling with her sister wives since her marriage was failing. Christine felt like an outsider And it was hard to even go to events, so how could she live under one roof? Did Robyn Brown's son Dayton contribute to Christine-Kody's split? Robyn Brown has been accused of being somewhat of a helicopter mom. She won't really let her kids live without her by their side. This could be a detriment in the long run. For now, it has allowed them to have their dad 24/7. When it came to the pandemic, they were such rule followers. Kody stayed at Robyn's almost the entire time. Yet why did they even move to Flagstaff to begin with? Was it for Robyn? And did it ultimately end Christine and Kody's marriage? Robyn Brown joins the family as a single mom. When Robyn came into the Brown family, she actually lived 5 hours away. This was clearly too far once Kody proposed, especially to maintain a proper rotation amongst the wives. So they all gathered together and moved her around the corner from them as they lived in a single-family home. It was just the right size for the 3 original wives and their 13 kids. Actually, when Christine gave birth to Truly, the Browns were starting to outgrow it. They were struggling to figure out way